Greetings all, my name is Carlos Rodriguez and in this video I'm going to be asking myself what motivates me to being a doctor. So I guess or what motivates me in general. So I guess I'm going to tell you guys like a brief story. So throughout this past summer of 2019 I've been working out 6 days a week at a gym, trying to gain as build as much muscle as possible. And how I motivate myself to doing so is just to add going to the gym at least an hour a day as a routine for me. Just treat it like if my life depends on it. And I figured out that it's not just like that. I just need to go to the gym just to relax myself, because going to the gym helps people not only mentally, but also not only physically, but also most importantly mentally. Because going to the gym or perhaps doing exercise in general reduces the amount of stress that one has. And in this case, I had all summer long to go to the gym, and I take great advantage of it. And also thus creating goals in the process. So the main mechanism that motivates me is that I set goals. And perhaps in the medical school I set goals. So in this upcoming school year, my goals academically is just to maintain like a grade point average of 3.0 each quarter. And how I'm gonna do that is it kind of depends on me. I have to regulate my time. You know, playing games or regulating my time going out and spending all that money that I have, on stuff that is a necessity for me, such as food. But also, regulate my time studying because in the pre-med track, generally speaking, a pre-med student must have to study on hours end. And what motivates me to go to medical school in the United States is is the demographics part of myself. Since I was born in Mexico, I came to the United States when I was 4 years old, and I'm still living here for over 16 years. Um, and my parents are both doctors in Mexico, and I also have like a couple of aunts, like uncles, aunts, and cousins who are also doctors in Mexico. My grandfather, who recently passed away in December of 2018, was a doctor. I can't remember what doctor he was, but he was a doctor in Mexico. He was like one of the first doctors in Mexico to accept medical insurance from the United States. So like his biggest dream was to have one of his grandchildren to be doctors. So I guess it would have made him proud if I were to become a doctor in America, being the first person in my family to be a doctor in the United States, and thus being Mexican in the process. And also, there's a high demand, in my opinion, of bilingual physicians because as I noticed in my shadowing experience at Rady Children's Hospital, that there are very few physicians that speak Spanish. Like the vast majority of medical professionals that speak Spanish are medical assistants, or sometimes nurses or PAs, like physician assistants. Some of those can speak Spanish, but mainly the physicians. There are very few physicians that are bilingual. So it kind of motivates me. That kind of motivates me the most because you know as for me, I'm a bilingual. I speak both English and Spanish. I kind of want to, make a change in our medical system in the United States by fostering, you know, like a system in which bilingual doctors can work freely as physicians in America. And this concludes my video on how I get motivated on going to medical school and perhaps pursuing a career in the medical field.